Alright, so this is a lesson that I plan on teaching this week, and the goal of this lesson is for students to be able to analyze messages in media through visual and sound techniques. So I need to think about how I'm going to actually pace this lesson for students who may progress at a different rate. So I'm going to look at my anticipatory set. The first thing I have to think about is how will I segment it? Now I know I only need 5 minutes for the total anticipatory set, and 3 minutes is used for the video. So I do want them to actually watch the commercial and then write down everything that they notice about the lighting, about the camera placement, the facial gestures, the colors, the gender, the race, the product, and the message presented in the commercial. So, I need to segment it in a way where I am not going over my 5 minutes and students are still able to complete the assignment. So I know my video is 5 minutes. I'm going to give them 1 minute after the video to write down everything they notice. But I'm going to make sure that I leave 1 minute, a 1 minute window of time left over for any additional time needed. So, during this, let's see, they watch the commercial. How am I going to gauge the pacing of the actual activity? So I could have them do a thumbs up, thumbs down, maybe. Thumbs up, down, and I can ask students if they need more time, thumbs up. If they don't need more time, thumbs down. All right, so that's how I could gauge it. So what about my students who actually need more time? So I could actually give them 30 more seconds to continue to jot down what they notice. And then what about my other students who actually were finished? I can give them during that time, during that window of time, maybe they can do a think, pair, share with the person next to them, and they can share with their neighbor what they noticed, what they already kind of recorded before we come back together as a class and talk about it. And this will give them a chance to kind of share, but they're not idle just sitting there. What can I do to make sure that everybody, even my students, are managing their own time? Let's see, I could put a timer in my PowerPoint. So I would have a visual timer. That way, I'm not the only one who's managing the time, but the students are also, and they can kind of basically pace themselves within the lesson because I have a visual timer. So that should work out. So 5 minutes for anticipatory set. I won't be wasting any time. I'm able to segment the time out. I'm able to gauge the pacing. I'm able to put in an alternative assignment for students who are quicker than others with completing the assignment or progress at a different rate. And I'm able to allow my students to manage their own time. Excellent.